Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Outside Curry. Lets it fly. Pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
On the wing, Jordan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Curry looking it over. Inside. Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Looney. Rodman grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. Here's Jordan. Back to Kukoc. Kicks it out to Rodman. To the inside. And here's Pippen. It's stolen by Green. Right side Curry. Wiggins outside. Outside for Curry. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 5.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Chicago again turning it over.
Away team ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Looney. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. Good D by Jordan.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Back to Kukoc. Down low. Jordan with the bucket. 6 points for him.
Once Jordan gets inside with the Rockets, practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Away team.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Let me hear you, fans, for your One of the Bulls dance team.
The Warriors trail. Pass to Poole. Back to DiVincenzo.
In the first 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Poole with it. Over Jordan. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Now, here's Poole. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And then Rodman with the dunk.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. It's a three-point game. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Here's Poole. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kerr outside. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Kuminga. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kerr outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Rodman. And Rodman with the slam.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Bulls, 17. The visiting team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Chicago, welcome.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They get it again. Outside for Jordan. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Scooped up. Pass to Thompson. Now Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket is good. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Out to Kukoc. Jordan in the corner. Back to Kukoc. Lots of room. No good off the front iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Green. Outside for Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. The Bulls leading by 4. Jordan outside. And it's Pippen in the corner. Pass to Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
I've always liked the feel for the game that Scottie Pippen has. He's a dynamic passer, folks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Curry to the paint. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Here's Green. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Poole.
And one more time for your junior Louisville.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Wiggins. That one off the back iron and out. Bulls leading by 8. Bulls moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Curry. Pippen outside. Jordan in the corner. Back to Pippen. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Pippen's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. Here's Poole. Not going to go that time. Jordan with some nice D. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jordan's running.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. It doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Pass to Wiggins. Poked away. And stolen by Jordan. Kerr outside. Jordan inside. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Team ball.
Warriors trail by 12. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The drive by Jordan.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
Here's Poole. Tipped away. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready.
27. The visiting team, 16.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Warriors trailed by 11. Outside Curry. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside for Curry. Back to Green. Jordan with the steal. Here's Pippen.
Away team foul.